let's do some GBG, the good, the bad, the gossip. Kyle Unfug is the host of All Things Entertainment at your leisure.
Thank you.
At your leisure.
You know, there's been a lot of, hoopla around the judging panels and all of our singing competition shows. The Voice will be different next season. CeeLo and Christina Aguilera, they're out. And of course, Usher and Shakira are in just for one season, though. CeeLo says, well, it was a tough decision to make to do that.
It's very difficult. You know, you have to understand that we are trying to multitask, very dynamic careers. I mean, I'm still a music. I don't do television for a living. I'm a musician. So, I need the opportunity to get back in the studio. Then I'm touring, and I'm still doing the Las Vegas show at the Planet Hollywood. So, you're busy. I'm very busy, and NBC was very gracious in allowing us the hiatus. But trust me, I love the show with all of my heart. There's nothing I would like more than to continue.
We also know
What is he talking about? There's nothing I like to do more than continue. Well, then don't do all those other things.
It's interesting because the two most successful music people, Adam Levine and the country guy,
Blake Shelton,
they're doing just fine in country and pop music, and they're staying on the show. Christina Aguilera's album tanked. CeeLo's album's not done very well, and they're taking off.
But what I'm saying is he's saying, I have to do these other things. And he's like, there's nothing more in the world I'd rather do than this show. Well, then don't do those other things. Right?
Well, he is taking a year off and has said that he will come back. I think that's what he's trying to say. Now, the Voice is changing. So is the X Factor next season. We already found out that L.A. Reid is out. He's not coming back. He says he's got another job to do. And now we're hearing it's not really her choice, but Britney Spears out. They don't want to pony up the $15 million. The show just can't afford it anymore. Not only that, they're going to be changing up the grand prize. It will no longer be $5 million. Now, they haven't said who will be replacing, although they're looking for a Rihanna-Chris Brown duo to come in and maybe replace Britney and L.A. Reid. No real official word has been said about that, so we have no clue. I don't know if Demi Lovato will be back. I have no idea.
That if the other ones are going, not that she's a bad judge, she's cute and kind of fun and stuff, but you think if the other two are going, you might as well just do a clean sweep.
Who knows if the show will be back for another season?
Let me tell you guys something else. 10 years ago today is the 10-year anniversary of Clay Aiken's fame of becoming second place. Stuttered. Clay Aiken was interviewed yesterday, and he said, and I agree with him, he says, these shows aren't about the talent anymore. It's all about the judges, and that's a shame.
It is.
And he's right. Look at all we're talking about are all these judges. And the thing is, the bigger the judge, the crappier the winner. You know what I mean? I mean, think of it. There's nobody there. You can't think of anybody that won.
Except for Philip Phillips. He's doing well.
He's doing good.
Doing okay.
And he's been hanging in there for a few months, too, with the same song that gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm. Now, there has been rumors surrounding one of the judges, speaking of just only talking about the judges, Britney Spears. They're saying she will never get married to Jason Treywick because he's leaving her. Yes, that's the word on the street. She's the last to know. Allegedly, he's planning the breakup. He wanted a big payday, and with her, he's still sort of her managerial person. So she did get $15 million. She did get $15 million just for being on X Factor. She made way more in all of her different sales for fragrances and albums and whatever. But they're saying he's planning on leaving her. Now, this rumor has been swirling around about the couple for a very long time, so I don't know how much truth there is to it, but I'm just telling you the word on the street, okay? Tom Cruise has a new movie coming out, Jack Reacher. Of course, he's got to do a little bit of promotion for it, so on with Letterman. They talked about all sorts of things, the movies that he's made. There's not one movie that he's made that he regrets, not one. And he also, the topic of his 17-year-old son got brought up, and of course, 17 being Tom Cruise's son. He's got to be a ladies' man, right?
Have you had the talk with your son about girls?
He's like, please don't talk about me.
Oh, he doesn't like you talking about him at all?
He's like, please, a little bit, but certain things, then his friends go, well, what was that talk like?
Okay.
Okay. What were the details like?
Right. I think that could be a little embarrassing. So Tom Cruise is respecting his son's privacy and will not give any dish on what's going on in his son's love life.
Tom Cruise, he likes going on Letterman. He has good interviews on Letterman. Do you remember that interview he did 5-6 years ago where he was telling Letterman a story and he just lost it and could not stop laughing?
No.
Oh my God, I got to find that for you and play it for you. It's hilarious. He just, when Anderson Cooper losing it?
Yes.
Tom Cruise lost it like that.
Hysterical. Okay,
you
we
remember
gotta
that? I
find
came in the next day and I played it for you. You laughed hysterically too. I'll play the video. I'll play the audio of me playing it for Rich and Rich losing it, laughing hysterically.
Okay.
No,
if you can find that.
All right.
I'll find it.
Really quickly, we have to get to Lindsay Lohan by the numbers. Just a little bit ago, I told you something isn't adding up, and now I've got the exact numbers of what she earned and what she owes just from this year. Okay, it's astounding because I don't know where her money's going. Okay,
I don't know
maybe we
where
can
it's
make
coming
some
from.
guesses.
Oh,
Okay?
she did the Playboy shoot.
She's got unpaid back taxes from a couple of years ago. That adds up to $234,000. Her yearly rent on her huge Beverly Hills mansion, almost $100,000. But she earned $100,000 from Scary Movies 5, or at least was given the money by Charlie Sheen. Then you go back $40,000. That's how much Dina Lohan, her mother, borrowed to avoid foreclosure. But yes, Rich, you brought up her Playboy spread, which she made $1 million for. She also made $300,000 from her role as Liz Taylor. And then she lost $144,000 from the yearly rent for her storage locker. She made $200,000 for a different cameo and made $6,480 as from that Canyon Runs movie. Okay, so total numbers, if you weren't paying attention with your calculator or whatever, total earnings were $1,606,000.
It's pretty good.
Total debt, $514,000. So she should have over $1 million left.
And if she's not paying taxes, she should have way more than $1 million.
How is she broke here, people? How is she broke? Now we aren't adding up all of the legal fees, which we all know she's got plenty of.
Do you think she pays those?
No, I don't know. Well, I would think she would have to, because we would have heard about it if she hadn't paid those, right? So I just think it's absolutely fascinating where did that $1 million go, Lindsay Lohan? Congratulations to the sexiest man alive. Channing Tatum will be a dad next year. His wife, Janet Dewan Tatum, is with child. Aw. They are an adorable couple, and that is why he is taking some time off. He will not be filming any movies next year, although he's got 3 or 4 coming out, so don't freak out. We're still going to see plenty of Channing Tatum next year. On our website right now, johnjandrich.com, type in the keyword GBG. Interesting little tidbit. Now, I know they've both moved on since then, but Nick Cannon and Kim Kardashian used to date.
They did?
And Nick Cannon actually dished why he broke up with her. I know it's not a shocker or anything like that, but it is kind of interesting dish, and you can read all about it at johnjandrich.com, keyword GBG.